Hello, my friends, my new friends, my old friends. We are going to color something in the Europe book today by Rita Berman. And let's see, here we go. I just got done doing this one this morning, this side. So we're going to kind of use the same colors in the fountain. So if you're ready, let's get started. So I'm using a variety of pencils. A little bit of Prisma, a little bit of Polychromos, Faber-Castell, and what else do I got here? I have a whole little handful. So I don't know what colors I'm going to use, but I'm going to try to stick with what I was using on the Eiffel Tower. So I think I'll start out with, no, not that one, my warm gray. And what I'm going to do is just give it a little, because I kind of want it to be looking more like a stone. Just going to kind of cover it up a little bit with this warm gray. Just like that. Then we can do our little circles. I thought this would be a quick, fun page to color. I haven't colored in this for a little while, so I thought I would do a few of the Rita Berman's books. Having too much fun and everything else. And this is going to be our lightest color. So I'm not coloring it in solid. I'm just trying to give it a little hit and miss here, so that when I start shading, this is going to already be down. That's how I like to do this, is I like to put my lightest color down and then come back in with my darker colors. Other people like to do their darker colors first, so I guess it just depends on you and what works best for you. But you can definitely go either way. So I'm really just trying to get this to match up with the other page so that it kind of all blends together when I open it up and look through my little book. We don't have a ton of stuff to color here, but we got quite a bit. Okay. I'll put it on that side. And what did I use? I think I went backwards. That's okay. I wanted to use the 10%. This is the 10%. So I kind of went backwards. Good thing I left a lot of white spots. Erase these darker ones. And down here, but it'll still be okay. We'll still get it okay. It'll be all right. Not to worry. Okay. That's what I get for not paying attention. So I would have taken this lighter gray into a lot of my lighter areas. Let's make sure I do. Okay. Make sure you can see the top and the bottom of my book. Okay. So let's see. This is my 50% gray. This is a Prismacolor. So I'm just going to start doing my highlighting. Take your lighter color and just blend it a little bit. You want to be careful because you don't want to push all the darker color into the lighter color, and then you won't have any light. And that's what we want. Is our lighter color to definitely be the one. So this is this is polychromos. What do I got? I've got a warm gray, 2. I'm just starting by using my 50% again. Just wherever I can find a place to highlight it, that's what I'm going to do. And it will just start making things kind of pop. I'm going to go right along the very bottom of this. My 50% again. I'm just going to do just a little bit of a quarter of a highlight on these little stones, indents, or whatever it's going to be, whether they're going to pop out or pop in. You can make them stand out. You can make them pop back in like they're going in instead of out. So that just kind of made them start to look like they're coming out. So now I just want to come right around the edge. I want to leave just a little bit of a highlight on the corner. Just lightly going up. And I get just a little bit darker. But I want to leave a little highlight. Like that. And in here, just going to kind of do a half circle. And kind of do the same thing on both sides. And then you can just kind of blend it with the lighter color. We're just softening it. It's all we're really doing is okay. So we're going to keep going up. Just going to highlight these just and again we'll just come in and soften it. But we want it to stay like that. Okay. So now I'm just leaving a little white spot in between. And actually, we could use white, would probably be easier. And this one kind of went all the way away. I don't want it to go all the way away. And to be darker right here in these little corners. Just like that. Okay. So let's go right underneath this. Okay. I'm just gonna let it kind of get darker right here at the top. Come up just a little bit on the side. Now I'm just softening it, letting it do its thing, and I'm just doing some white right down here at the bottom. Just going to give it just a tiny bit of a highlight there. And we could come down here at the very bottom of these and just make sure, like that. Okay. Now let's get the ends and then come around like that. I'm going to do that. Just like that. Okay, so now we're going to come down here to the bottom and finish this part up. It's going to make it darker on either side. Okay, I'm going to bring the white in first. And then I'm going to bring in the medium color. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the white in the bottom of these. That. And then just like at the top, we're just going to put our little circles and then come right around. Right around. Just darken it up down here. right in there. Boy, that is a lot of airplane going over. Sometimes I haven't. You always wonder what's going on. Like that. Just using this one to soften that up a little bit. And then I'm going to come underneath the bottom of these. Because we just want it to look like a stone fountain. That's what I'm looking for. So we have a lot of stone and stuff in this other side. That must be the Air Force doing something out there for that many planes to keep going by. They're just close enough to be heard, but thank God I'm not that close to where I think this one will just make these little things darker. We're just trying to make these stand out. Okay, well, let's use the white so that it doesn't darken up any in there. Just softening all these dark lines is all I'm doing now. Okay, I think that's starting to look pretty good. So we're just switching between our three colors. Just making the ends darker, the center lighter. You're always trying to draw the darker into the lighter. When you're trying to shade like this. Okay. Now we just got our little circles. And I think I'll just do the bottom half like that. And then we'll do the top half. Just on the sides. like that. And then, I don't know what this is about, so I'm just going to color it dark but lightly. I think it's just a decoration. Then we'll do our little light pole. And I'm just going to go over the top of them again with the medium, which is the warm gray. Just to smooth out my color. I don't have to come back down here. Okay. So now we'll come back and do our water in a minute, but let's do our light pole. So this time I'm going to take my 20%, no, it's 10%, and I'm going to color it all in. And we're going to highlight from there, because this is supposed to be kind of like a steel light pole or light box lamp. So this is kind of showed you how to do stone again. I had the video on the rock. How to color a rock. So it's the same technique that we're going to use. So I'm going to take my, let's try with, what did I use? 10%. Let me use a 20%. And I'm going to leave the center open. Kind of did it backwards, but that's okay. Okay. Just smoothing it all out, leaving the highlight in the center. Like that. And we'll switch back to our darker and then to our medium. And I'm just going to come in with the white. And just blend that in. Like that. Okay. And then just fill in this top little part here. Like that. Medium color now. And I'm just going to leave a little tiny bit of white for our highlight. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and make my white line. And I think we'll just go ahead and make that dark. Just leave a little bit of it shining through. We always make our little circles. Come down. And we're going to take our medium. Like that. Where's my brush? Oh, there it is. I got out of line a little bit. Probably won't matter, but I'm still gonna clean it up. Because in between, I'm just gonna take a yellow. This is blazing yellow. I just want it to look like it's the lights on in there. Like that. I'm just going to take my white and soften it. Bottom up and the top down. Just give it like a little glue. Okay. We're about to start doing something more fun. Our balloons and our water and our little bird and our bubbles. Gonna kind of leave a lighter spot down farther down here. Nothing major, just enough to make it look. Reinforce this one side. Kind of like that. Whoops, sorry. Send you flying. Okay. Kind of doing it backwards again, but that's okay. When you got that base coat, it even makes it creamier just to slide over the top of this. Put my white in there again. And I'll take my medium. Kind of let it do its thing. Might as well just use the white because it's gonna. There we go. And that is our light pole. Kind of looking washed out, so I'm just gonna lightly go over that to bring those lines back clear. And I think we did okay. So I think we've got that part of that. So in case the light isn't very good, I'm just going to get it up closer so that you can see our little light pole and what it's looking like. So now let's do our little flowers. And I've got purples and blues and teals. So I think most of them are we'll use some misty blue, and this is castle art. And I also want to do castle art, Viridia. And then let's find the lavender. This is a brute artesian pink. And that will put those colors over here. Okay, so let's and we can use these colors in the balloons too. And then the blue. That, and then wonder where that yellow is. Let's see if this is it. Kind of looks like the one I did the other house in. Let's do this. Okay, I like that. we'll do this one in that color. All right. So I'm thinking, I'm just looking at my other side, and I think there's a different shade. Let's try this one on this. It's a little lighter. What is this? Spring green in the Brute. Brute Funder. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do our balloons. So just using all the colors we just used. Okay. This is my Castle Art Pastel Viridian. I think we'll do the yellow, which is actually, this is called Flesh, which is 100 miles from being flesh. So I always look at the color of the pencil, not the pencil. Okay. So let's do some hard lines. And I think I have that other color, the light color, lavender. This is our azalea pink. And I'm going to find Castle Art Perel. Just want to keep the same colors. And then I have some pink flowers. So where's my pinks? Here we go. I'm going to do a pink balloon. So that's pretty cute. We can do these bright colors like that. I think we're going to go ahead and do this. Now that the airplanes have all gone home. I think that when it's like that noisy, it must be the Air Force Base. It always kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies thinking they're practicing. What are they practicing for? So I think this balloon will make yellow. Okay. And then I'm looking over here. I had a really pretty blue. Maybe let's try this one. It's not it, but that's okay. That's pretty too. Let me sharpen that. It was so cute last night. It was raining and raining, and I could hear the birds outside singing. They must have liked it. I'm going to try as an experiment with the bubbles. Something I saw, and I thought that is so cute. So we never did use the blue, but if I use the green, it'll show up. Yeah, that makes them little blue dots show up fine. Okay. So we need a green. So I'm going to use this Profunder Mustard. And do the little centers. I don't know why I like this color, but I do. Then we'll do our little bird. I got them all? Yeah, I did. Okay, now let's do our little bird. And then we'll do our water and our okay. This was a pretty color. Let's do our little beads. Like that. And let's make her a little pink flower. Make her a little pink cheek. And I think this little bird will be blue. So I'm just going to color all over her. I guess I should have made her a different color because the water is going to be blue. I was not thinking this one through. So maybe, what if we go over her with a different color? Let's try. Switching her up, which still makes it pretty. Okay. That is pretty. That's a pretty color. With that blue kind of showing through the background. Like that. Maybe we can do the same with the flowers since we messed it up. Like that. And where's our little center? Okay. So now we need to use a few different shades of blue. I got a blue-green, a light blue, and a darker blue. And so I'm going to start with the darker blue. Is that the darker one? Yep. Make sure you can see me. You can. So let's just come around the edges. Now let's try the lighter blue. I like when you see lots of colors in the blues. Now let's try the green blue. Now it's kind of vague, but you can see the different colors in the water. So now we need to make the splashing of that water coming down. So I think we'll just start with we're going to put the other colors in it too. Okay, that was the green. Looks blue. But now we're using the medium blue. And I'm just pulling lines. Okay, then one last one, that darker blue. And that just makes it perfect. So now let's darken up our bigger water drops. With our dark pencil. I think we got most of them. Okay. So now what I saw was you take your white And you color your color them in. Color them in real good. All your little bubbles. Color it all. Make sure you get it all covered. I don't know if this will work for me, but that's what I saw. And we're going to use some chalk for make some clouds in the sky. And when you go over the bubbles, let's see what happens. So let's just use let's see. I'm thinking. We've got some blue on here, so I'm just going to see. It's supposed to make those bubbles stand out. But I don't know if it's going to or not. Which it doesn't look like. It looks like we're just going to cover them up. Huh. So take my eraser and see if I can. Well, guys, it didn't work very good. I think maybe they just outlined it. Well, I'm going to use just a little bit darker. Let's see. So we're going to keep working. We're almost done. I'm going to take my neat eraser and just keep it light. Let's see if we can just kind of highlight them. We'll go to plan B. I'm just gonna give them a little highlight with blue. Whoops, sorry, hit you with my pencil. So I don't know. It's still going to look okay. It's just not what I thought it would be. They just stood out so bright. So if I see that video again, I'll try it and see what I did wrong. Okay. Well, I think that makes a really cute picture regardless, even if my balloons. Now, let's take our you can't see it. It doesn't matter because you can't see it. Well, they are what they are. And so maybe we could put some, what do I have? Stardust? Let's put some stardust on them. It'll make them glittery. I made the mistake of not flattening these out, and it makes big bubbles. So when you go to color the other page, it makes it very difficult. But I did find by putting 2 or 3 of these, let's just go ahead and if we're going to do it, let's do it. That would be pretty. This will glitter up the water a little bit too. Okay. Well, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's pretty cute. They're drying, and it's sparkly. cute. Looks good to me. I don't know if you like it or not, but I like it. I think it turned out pretty. So, are we done? I think we're done. Let's see if I get it up close. Make sure you got a good view. I don't know if you can see the sparkles or not. They're still drying, so they're still a little bubbly. But anyway, and this one, I love how the Eiffel Tower turned out. And let's come have coffee and tea together. How about that? Well, that's what we've done today. That is our picture for today. So I hope you've enjoyed it. And I did. I had fun today. So if you haven't subscribed, would you please consider subscribing? And if you liked the video, would you please give me a thumbs up, a like, and I appreciate any comments. I love speaking and chatting with you guys. So anything that you want to say, just let me know and we'll talk about it. But if nobody's told you today that you're amazing and you're wonderful and you're just beautiful, you are. So remember that. And don't let anybody tell you any different. Even when you look at yourself, you say, I am beautiful, I'm wonderful, and I'm amazing. So, until the next one, goodbye.